When the Waka celebrations were held in September 2022, Gukesh had a FIDE rating of 2726. As on today, he has managed to pump this up to 2763. But this is not just the most important metrics for his success. Gukesh took part at the Super Tournament at the WR Masters in February 2023 and finished joint first. He then won the Menorca Open, joined second positions in Tippecanoe and Sharjah Masters, and then came the big one, the Norway Chess. Gukesh managed to beat some of the strongest players in the world, Aryan Tari and Alireza Firouzja in classical chess, and Mamedyarov, Kiri, Abdusattorov, Caruana and Wesley So in the Armageddon. This got him the fourth place at the event, which was a commendable feat. Norway was followed by winning the Turkish League for his team Turkish Airlines Sports Club, which helped him cross 2750. Gukesh became the youngest player ever in the history of chess by reaching a published rating of 2751 in August 2023 at the age of 17 years and 2 months. At the FIDE World Cup, Gukesh reached the quarterfinals by beating strong players like Narayanan, Esipenko and Wang Hao. He lost to Magnus Carlsen but achieved something truly special. He surpassed Vishy Anand on the FIDE rating list, first time ever in the history of Indian chess in 37 years. Gukesh won a silver medal at the Asian Games. A lackluster performance at the Grand Swiss was compensated by winning the Chennai Grand Masters on home soil. Gukesh booked a spot in the FIDE Candidates 2024 via the FIDE circuit route. The year 2024 began with a joint first performance at the Tata Steel Masters, and then came the big one, winning the Candidates ahead of some of the biggest and most experienced players in the world of chess, Caruana, Nakamura, Nepomniachtchi. With this performance, Gukesh gained 20 ELO points, reached 2763, but more importantly, has earned the right to challenge the FIDE world champion Ding Liren, become the youngest player ever in the history of chess to win the Candidates. Later this year, he will take on Ding Liren for the World Championship crown, a match that the entire nation is looking forward to. Gukesh, a warm welcome to you and a huge congratulations for what you have achieved. You just saw like 1.5 years in front of you. How did it feel? Like unbelievable, right?
Yeah, lot happened since the last Waka event, and I'm super happy with how all the things went, and I'm super happy to be back in Bangalore.
Beautiful. Gukesh, winning the Candidates and now the World Championship match. It's been close to a month since you have won it. Have you already started working towards it? The match?
Uh, yeah, it's been after the candidates, it was kind of hard to find time to work, but yeah, after the GCT event, it kind of calmed down, and I got back to work. So this is like a mini vacation for me. Yeah,
Here in Bangalore.
yeah, in Bangalore.
Wow. Amazing. Before I ask you more questions, I want to get the thoughts of Vishy on the 1.5 year that Gukesh has had. What is your feeling, of all that he has achieved?
Okay, maybe I'll stand up again. I think in 21, 22, Gukesh was a very aggressive player. So lots and lots of decisive results. Majority wins, but quite a few defeats as well. And that was his style. So and because he's someone who likes to take a lot of risks, um, you get that fluctuation. So it was really surprising to see this fresh side of him in the Toronto Candidates, where quite a few people observed, but he didn't have one position where he was worse,
Mhm.
or seriously worse. Just that kind of stability. So he's showing that he can evolve into the the, the highs were always there, but now they are getting very steady and consistent. And I I just have to say his performance in Vaikense, and he's quite strong with setbacks. Uh, Famously, during the Chennai Olympiad, he he lost a game which would already made history then. He would have been 9.5 out of 10. He would have, I mean, just one of the best results of all time in the Olympiad. and India would have won an Olympic gold. So, I mean, it took a lot of stuff to go wrong for him to lose that game. And so in the evening, I went to cheer him up a little bit. And within 10 minutes, we went down to play TT because I realized there was no need for it. He kind of he shrugs it off. And same thing when he lost to Finisha. I was a bit worried for him, but then Gajewski told me, no, he's completely fine.
Oh.
So what what I noticed a couple of years ago is that he's someone who needs a steadying hand in especially openings. Somebody helps him cope with that field so that then the other strengths are shown. And that's how, we were able to. So I asked Gajewski, would he be interested in working? He said, yes, he's one of my best students because they're attending the general classes. And then, of course, the other asked Gukesh and started. So that, for instance, a very important thing we did at Waka.
Beautiful.
And well, this candidates was just really wonderful to see.
Fantastic. Thank you, Vishy, for these insights, Gukesh. And Gukesh, I have a few pictures that I want to show you and get your thoughts on. Maybe we can have the next one. So, where is the long hair, Gukesh? What happened to it? We all loved it.
Yeah, I mean, it was, I think I mentioned a lot before, but it was like my childhood dream to have the long hair like Dhoni because he was my childhood idol. Uh, but okay, it was an interesting experiment. Its time is over. Yeah,
It won't come back, yeah?
not anytime soon.
Okay. There's another picture, and I think I'm very curious, and I'm sure all the people are here. The next one that we have. Sometimes you sit at the board and you just look at it as if you just concentrated completely, and you can do it for like 10 minutes or so. What are you thinking about?
In general, if my heart is beating fast, I'm trying to calm down. And I'm just thinking about the like what I'm going to play. What are the different things that can happen on the board? And okay, I generally get to the board a bit early than most of the others, and I just think about the game. So
Yeah, the focus is just incredible that you have. And one last picture that I have, which I always like to bring it up, and I'm sorry for that. Maybe we can have a look at it. What memories does it even?
I knew this was going to be the one. Yeah, this was soon after my first international master nom. I mean, we went for a lunch, and at the last moment, I realized I was being photographed. uh, but uh, but yeah,
Such a cute photo, such a wonderful one. I think you were 11 back then. It's not too long back, just 6 years ago.
I'm not sure 11 or probably 11.
I think you were 11,
Yeah.
2017 or so. But Gukesh, thank you for making each and everyone feel so proud by this achievement of yours. And we are all very, very excited to have you here. So please have a seat. Thank you so much.